Hi there, hello everyone. So today I have something different from the usual commerce background. So we have some slides related to zoology as well. So thought of making this small video. This is something to do with a lesson plan for zoology and how a student teacher can actually do their lesson plan and activity and with this set of charts. Basically, this is a selection. We have selected a topic called a sound and hearing organs in humans. As we are trying to see how humans, human beings, or how the air functions, right? How sound is received and the reception of sound and how it sound travels through what medium and all. This is a simple topic, and we have a couple of charts to discuss that. Let's start the topic for today. Basically, the this whole video we have the content. As you can see, this is the index for the content page. What exactly do we have actually? This is a chart work. We can use this as teaching learning materials and all for the lesson plan, as well as individually if you want to use the flashcards or individual chart. You can use it. Basically, we are trying to do a lesson plan through the 5 model, wherein we are just in this model we'll be only catering or concentrating on the engaging and exploring part. Basically, what we do in engaging is whenever there is a topic, right? So when a teacher starts his or her lesson, we need the student teacher needs to engage the students in a way to bring their attention towards the topic. And how do we do this? There are many ways, and some of those are simple questioning and trying to tap into their previous knowledge or the past knowledge or the general knowledge that they have. So questions are framed across those simple understanding of the students and try to get answers from them before the student teacher reveals the topic. So I'm just trying to explain how the student teacher can do this particular part of the model using simple flashcards as well as charts. I have around 4 charts as 4 flashcards and 2 charts to explain this. So let's get to the first flashcard. So as you can see, there's an image of a thing which most of you are familiar with. So the student teacher can start engaging the students and show them at the start of the class and ask what this image, what they can, make out of this image, what exactly they can see. The student teacher can come up with questions such as, can anyone identify the thing in the picture? And the simple expected answers would be flute or musical instrument if they are not aware of what exactly it's called. Some students can also call it as a pipe, because it's up to perception how they can see it. There can be some incorrections in the drawings as well. So there are all the student teacher has to gather all those answers and to until give couple of breadcrumbs so that the students can come up catch the exact topic that is going to be studied. There is another flashcard. Now the second flashcard, again the student teacher will show the flashcard and ask the students if they can identify the contents of this particular image. And the expected answer, as you can see, are very obvious that it's a guitar. And if some students struggle to say the word, what exactly the name of this instrument is, they can also generalize it and call it as a music instrument. And then furthermore, to make it more simpler and easier, there can be more such hints or clues given to the students. As you can see, we have a percussion instrument. Earlier we had a string instrument. Now this is a wind instrument. So there are 3 different type of instruments put into flashcards in the form of flashcards, and questions are asked to the students by the student teacher. This is a wind instrument. Again, this is a string instrument. Now we have a percussion instrument. So again, the same question, can anyone identify the picture? So the picture, the answers expected from the students could be drums or music instruments. Now, summing up all those things, the student teacher can come and put some generic questions to them, like, can you group the above different instruments or contents of the pictures, the expected answers would be yes, those are musical instruments. So there's a group of musical instruments that have been displayed. Or there can also be questions such as the teacher can build up questions such as um, what happens when these musical instruments are played, what's the outcome of it. And it's pretty obvious that music is created when these instruments are played, and the student teacher gathers the questions again, answers again. We are inching towards the our topic, name of the topic, and the students are getting interested, and they are engaging, they are answering, there's an interaction going on. And the student teacher can again furthermore be come closer to the precise question that can gather, can get the answer. So what is music is the one question that can be framed, and then the expected answer would be that music is normally a kind of sound. But to elaborate more, it is a nicer sound, a soothing sound, not a kind of a noise or a commotion that is not soothing to one person. Then further, the student teacher can again, show this chart. This chart is a group of, this chart comprises of a group of musical instruments. As you can see, there are drums, there is an accordion, there's a guitar, there's a trumpet, there's a cello, there's a harp, and then various instruments, wind and percussion and strings are displayed. The student teacher can show and confirm the answers from the students that these are musical instruments, and what they produce is some kind of sound, and that sound is called as music. Now, furthermore, the student teacher can still, engage further to bring out the various other possibilities of the topic that we are going to study, and can show this one random kind of a flashcard, and still ask if the students can, identify the content of this picture. The expected answers again can be table or stool. Then the student teacher can conclude by further questioning based on what the teacher has shown so far, the chart as well as the flashcards, and asks like simple questions like, does the table make sound? The answer would be yes, but it won't make any sound by itself. It can make sound when it is moved or hit with something else. These are the expected answers. And also the student teacher can ask if the sound created by the table, is it whether it is music. The expected answer is no, it's noise, not music. So further building on to the questions, the question can be whether music and sound, or music and noise are both forms of sound. The expected answer is yes. And finally, the teacher can ask the question to how one hears sound or music, sound of music or noise. The expected answer is with our ears. So, gathering all these questions and concluding, the teacher has already engaged the students, and we one the first E of the 5E model is successfully attained, and the student has the attention of the student teacher has the attention of the students. And the student teacher can now reveal or announce the topic of the study. Sound and hearing organs in humans is the topic, and they can write that on the blackboard and saying that we are going to study today the sound and hearing organs in humans. And they can show this chart wherein there is a speaker, or a speaker which is actually an instrument which produces sound. And sound needs a medium. As you can see then how it travels, there is air molecules, and how the sound travels, it travels in the waveform. As you can see, this wavelength speaker, human ear, and simple chart, can you can come up with a simple chart like this. I have another chart. You can use alternate chart if this is not clear enough. It's the same chart with the same topic, but with a different artwork. As you can see, again, this has a speaker. As you can see, the waveform of the sound. There is compression and rarefaction in sound, air molecules, and sound waves. So this is how this is how students can be engaged into topic. So we'll come up with more videos in this regard with the 5E model. You just covered engaging. So thanks for hooking up and staying along, and see you soon with another video. Thanks for watching.